What's up guys, Bajheera here. So, gonna do a quick video going over something that has been requested quite a bit here on stream and of course on YouTube as well, which is my classic World of Warcraft hardcore add-ons. We don't use quite as many as we maybe would on Modern WoW, but we do have a couple and there's some cool ones. First things first, the most important of all is Zyzor. Shoutouts to our sponsor Zyzor for making a fantastic compendium of World of Warcraft guides spanning from Modern WoW to World of Warcraft Classic, Wrath of the Lich King, and then also Vanilla Classic Hardcore. We are using the guide for Hardcore Classic leveling. It is awesome. It's been fantastic. You guys can use promo code Bajheera for 20% off if you decide to hook it up. Again, it is a ton of guides, and they all run through a very easy to use, pretty intensive add-on that you have in World of Warcraft. So that's what you see in the top left part of my screen here, Zyzor. So shout out to them. It's really easy. You just sign up, install it, and then it just lives in this little add-on right here, the Zyzor Guide Viewer, and you can access all kinds of guides in the guide menu, like leveling guides. They have gold making guides. They have dungeon guides, which are really neat because you can go and see like the maps for the dungeons. But you see they have all this kind of stuff. And again, this is not just for classic hardcore, this is for everything. And it really does seem like they combine a lot of different things together, like a lot of different add-ons together, like gear upgrades, they have like earnings trackers, like auction house scanners, all kinds of crazy stuff. And it puts it all in one place, and it is fantastic. So shout out to them, we love them. Some of the other UI elements, we can just straight up go down the list right from the top. So my bag add-on is called Bagnon. It puts all your bags in one place. There's a couple different add-ons that do this. Bagnon is the one that I prefer. I think it looks nice. It's easy to use. Bagnon. Auctionator is my auction house add-on. I'm not going to go to the auction house and show it to you, but it basically makes like all your auctioning really easy. I think it does have a scanning feature, so you can go and look and see how much things sell for, but Zyzor is responsible for actually telling me how much it sold for very recently, so you'll go there and scan stuff. Makes it really, really easy to do all your auctioning, which is nice because Classic WoW Hardcore servers official do have an economy to make use of, so that's a lot of fun. You'll see that sometimes when I open my map, there will be like these heat maps on the map of death. That's a death log showing that. Death log also will do a big pop-up saying, you know, whoever has died to whatever cause in whatever zone. There also could be a death log, like a little window where you can see like the list of all the deaths that are happening as they happen in Classic. I turned that off. It was a little bit too much for me, but I still do like the heat map of death. That's fun. My action bar here, it is dominoes. Simple to use. That's also, the people ask me like what the XP bar add-on is. That's dominoes as well. It just kind of looks cool. I use bartender in Modern WoW, but then I use dominoes in Classic for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But that's just what I use. That's what I've been using for Classic WoW, and it looks cool. Again, easy to use. Just kind of manage your like stuff here. Then you can click with left click. That's actually something different. And then move this around with left click. Pretty neato. I like it. That's also my cast bar and other things as well. You can also change your loot rolls and things like that, which is neat. Easy frames are my actual frames right here. The one that changes my player and target frames. If I use the focus in Classic WoW, which I don't really, it would also show the focus frame. And also, you guys see how many potions I have. This is how much I love you guys. I'm actually burning the last 8 minutes of my potions here to make you an add-ons video. So make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up and a comment and subscribe for more on that one. Tell you what, those things are not cheap. We also have Leotrix Maps, which is what pulls the map up in a window here. It also fully discovers the whole map, so even if I have never been there, it'll show you what's there, which is neat. I guess if you want to see what you haven't discovered, that's not good for you, but that is what I use for maps. And then you can customize stuff with Leotrix as well. Leotrix Plus is the same kind of Leotrix, but there's a lot more sort of in-depth. Has automation, like sell junk automatically, repair automatically. These automating quests and gossip and stuff is neat. You can block duels in case you don't want to get spammed with duels or whatever party invites. It has like a bunch of little things that are nice. Also, like, I think there's one where it makes it so like you loot faster, little things like that. Yeah, like system is faster auto loot, and you can dismount whenever like you use an ability, which those are just little things, but I think they actually are pretty nice. So Leotrix Maps and Leotrix Plus are good. So Move Any, so this is an add-on that I use specifically because I have an ultra-wide monitor, and essentially what I've done is I have squished a lot of my UI in to the frame that you would normally have for 1920 by 1080, so it looks good on stream. Because I mean, I can move my windows over here. I actually want them to be on the screen when I open it up. It's like my character page would normally be all the way over here when I open it, right? But now, due to this add-on, I can just sort of click and drag, and you might like that. And Move Any lets you do that, which is pretty neat. And I also like move my frames around, so basically it lets you kind of do that, and it does save it if you select the option to do that. So whenever you open your character pane, it'll be there, so you can do like character pane and your talents and stuff like that to move that around. So that's kind of neat. Primarily, it's just because I use an ultra-wide monitor and I want to crop some of my elements of my UI in certain places, but it is kind of convenient to be able to move your windows around, which is kind of cool. Quartz is my cast bar. I don't really have any casting that's going on right now. Like, if I had a mount, I could mount up and show you, but Quartz is my cast bar add-on. I think I use that to like show my target's casting, and maybe I'd show it for my own casting, but probably most important, the target's casting. I use that for Modern Mod 2. Questi, that's the add-on that I use that shows like sort of quest objectives on the map and shows my quests on the map. Like, I'm trying to see if there's any area where I have like stuff to loot. It would show you where all the things to loot are on the map, which is great. So those pair really well with Zyzor, because Zyzor gives you like the big, like, go here, do this, pathing kind of stuff. And then Questi shows you where all the stuff is on the map, so those pair well together. Threat plates, that is, so when I have a mob, let's see if I can find like a gator somewhere. Maybe people may have slayed all the gators already. But basically that's the same add-on that I use for Modern WoW, where the health bars above enemies' heads will show. Like, this place usually has a billion mobs, and let's see if we can find a creeper. So, people like this add-on a lot. It's looks cool. It shows, like, CC way up top, and it shows the debuffs that you put on them, on their bar, right? And you can configure this wherever you want. I put it, like, way high above them, because in Classic, like, all you're doing is auto-attacking mobs, and so the most exciting thing that's going to happen is you're going to, like, see the damage numbers pop up, so I put that there. If you go to my stream and type !plates, it should give you an import for relatively updated like a loadout of my plates that you can import. By typing /tptp, go to profiles, importing a profile, and then copy pasting the one from the paste bin there. Should be, if it tells you it's not up to date, don't worry about it, just do it and it's fine. I'll make sure that we get it updated for you guys, just in case, okay? For Classic. So VoiceOver is an add-on that uses like AI to read quests for you, which is pretty cool. They're pretty funny sometimes with their pronunciation, but it's a little bit immersive. I turned it off because I'm streaming and I want to talk over them. That is a cool add-on that people like. So weak auras, I use weak auras for just basic stuff like tracking my battle shout. I mean, and I use it for my swing timer as well. I don't really do much with weak auras in Classic, but I may eventually. And weak auras is just a really cool add-on for WoW, so I have that. And then we just have Zyzor, which is carrying my leveling process, in addition to people who want to come hang out with me on stream and walk around and kill mobs with a little warrior. So not a ton of add-ons for Classic WoW Hardcore. There are probably a bunch more that you could get that are pretty cool, but if you're curious about what I'm using, that's it. That's really all we got. Hopefully you guys like that. Down to make more Classic WoW Hardcore videos in the future. We're making some gaming news content as well, so make sure you follow along for that. We are streaming live every day at twitch.tv/Bajheera. We do a daytime gaming stream and a nighttime gaming stream, in addition to the gym content, if you're interested in that. And I guess just worth mentioning, if you're interested in the fitness content, we do have the Bajheera Gains YouTube channel and the Bajheera Gains Instagram page. Follow those as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.